condition that causes your immune system to react abnormally to a foreign substance. When you have an allergy and an allergen enters your system, your immune system creates and releases an antibody called immunoglobulin E. An antibody is a protein produced by our immune system, which circulates in the bloodstream and helps to remove any substances or organisms, such as bacteria or viruses, which has invaded our body. The IgE antibody is one of 5 different classes of antibody made by our immune system. The other 4 are IgM, IgG, IgD, and IgA. IgE antibodies originally evolved to give the body a way of protecting itself from parasites. However, it is also specifically targeted at allergens. After the IgE is released by the immune system, it attaches to mast cells. The mast cells determine when to release the chemical called histamine and how much of it to release. The histamines that were released have to find their own cells to attach to. Once it is attached to the cells, that is when the cells react in a way you would call an allergic reaction, for example, swelling and itching. Everyone creates this IgE antibody, but people with allergies produce much larger quantities. Allergies are inherited through your parents. If one of your parents has an allergy, you have a 33% chance of developing an allergy. If both of your parents have allergies, you have a 70% chance of developing an allergy. People who have allergies have immune systems that develop in a way that the mast cell's chemical receptors cannot tell the difference between a perfectly safe substance and an actual threat. Therefore, it treats these allergens with an immune response to fight it, even though there may be nothing to fight. Many common allergies include food, environmental, and medicinal allergies. Many people with these allergies experience minor reactions which may consist of a rash, itching, or sneezing. Anaphylaxis is an allergy that produces life-threatening reactions, which include swelling in the mouth or shortness of breath, for example. When a person who has one of these allergies experiences a reaction, their bodies overreact even more than usual and start releasing an overabundance of many chemicals trying to fight the allergen. The person's body will not know what to do and begin to shut down, which is called anaphylactic shock. Today there are already many treatments for allergies. Most allergies are treated with antihistamines, which are medications to reverse the effect of the histamine chemical that is released. Histamines attach to cells that have a certain chemical receptors. These receptors are called H1, H2, H3, and H4, and their name depends on the location in the body. Antihistamines block the histamine from getting to those cells and attaching to them. This is why antihistamines are most effective if taken before or immediately after exposure. These types of medications include Benadryl, Allegra, and Zyrtec. Mast cell stabilizers cause your mast cells to stop making histamine altogether. Epinephrine, or an EpiPen, is used in anaphylactic situations because it can quickly reverse many effects of anaphylaxis. For example, it can constrict blood vessels to keep blood pressure up and relaxes your muscles so your airway can open back up. It does this by releasing the hormone epinephrine or adrenaline to calm down all the chemicals that are overwhelming your body. Immunotherapy comes in the form of shots or a pill, and it works in the same way a vaccination does, in that it exposes you to your allergen in small doses until it builds up and you become more tolerable toward the allergen over time. A team of European researchers has uncovered a way to inactivate the body's allergic processes by putting researchers one step closer to a universal allergy treatment. This is because it attacks the immune system response at the heart of all allergic reactions. This new study uses anti-IgE antibodies to prevent the IgE molecules from binding with the histamine-producing mast cells. Edzard Spillner from the Department of Engineering at Aarhus University says disrupting this process can effectively stop all allergic symptoms from appearing regardless of the amount of IgE molecules that are created due to an external allergen. Once the IgE on immune cells can be eliminated, it doesn't matter that the body produces millions of allergen-specific IgE molecules. When we can remove the trigger, the allergic reaction and symptoms will not occur. This antibody is smaller than any other therapeutic antibodies today, so it would be able to be inhaled or swallowed rather than given as an injection. They have so far only tested successfully on some animals and say they are soon going to be able to translate their results into human clinical trials.